And each center has a specific purpose. They're represented by the different shapes on your body graph. So right now, if you look at your body graph, you'll probably just see a bunch of different shapes and colors, but they all mean something. The colors mean something and the shapes mean something. So the colors on your chart, the colors represent the definition in your chart. The red means something and the black means something, but we're not going to go over that specifically today. Just know that anywhere that you see color on your chart, that is called definition, and that means that that's the energy that you were naturally born with. That's the energy that shows up reliably and consistently within your chart. And so your centers can be defined, or within each center there are numbers called gates. They can also be defined, even if the shape/center is not defined on your chart. And so where you see that, that means that that's the energy that you give off. And those can be represented by like your characteristics, some of your personality, the energy that you give off to people, some of your habits, some of your thought cycles. All of that is due to the energy and definition within your chart. And so there are two pressure centers, the head center and the root center, and they move the energy towards your awareness centers, which we'll go over in a second. The head center pressures you to know things, to think things, to ask questions. And the root chakra or the root center pressures you to do things in order to like stay alive. As we all know, the root chakra, root center represents like survival and foundation. So it gives you the energy to do things to sustain life. On your chart, and the colors mean either you have definition, you're born with that energy, or you do not have definition. It's undefined or open, which means that you're looking for that energy. You were not born with it. And so the definition is the natural aura that you give off. You don't necessarily recognize those things easily within yourself because these are your natural born traits. They come easily to you. You don't feel like it's hard. So something that someone else may really admire about you that comes really easily to yourself, they may point out and you don't think it's a big deal, but it's a big deal to them because maybe they don't have that defined in their center. So it's not something that they can easily do. Also, defined centers or defined energy kind of sort of repels energy, because if it's defined, the energy is already there. It's not looking for the energy. Its job essentially is to give energy to undefined people or undefined centers or the other undefined energetic spaces. So where you see the color on your centers, where you see definition on your centers, that's what you're giving off. And then the open centers are the white centers, the white shapes on your chart, and those are your vulnerable areas. Those are your trigger points. Those are your growth areas in life. They're flexible, they're fluid, they are dependent on your environment, the energies within the environment around you. So if you have an open center, you're looking to have that energy filled by someone with a defined center. So